Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 742, self-dividing numbers. So this problem was previously asked by Epic Systems. So before we go through the details of the problem and the examples and implementation, I want to mention that my channel focuses on helping people who are preparing for coding and Java telephonic or in-person interviews, and it has a lot of good material and solved problems that includes like frequently asked questions by big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, and many others. So if you are preparing for coding interviews or Java interviews or just learning Java concepts, please subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is really important to us, so please subscribe. So let's go through the description. A digit divide number is a number that is divisible by every digit it contains. For example, 128 is a digit divide number because 128 mod 1 is 0, 128 mod 2 is 0, and 128 mod 8 is 0. So for example, this 128, if you consider the numbers, these numbers like 1, 2 and 8, right? So this 128 number is completely divisible by all of these, right? That's why it is called as divide, like digit divide numbers, right? Also, digit divide numbers is not allowed to contain the zero digit. So given a lower and upper number bound, output list of every possible digit divide numbers including the bounds if possible. So for example, they will give us like left bound and right bound, and we have to output all these numbers which are like digit divide numbers, right? As you can see, for example, if you look at 15, right? 15 has two digits, 1 and 5, right? And 15 is completely divisible by 1 and 15 is completely divisible by 5, right? Because if you divide 5 like 15 by 5, remainder is 0, right? Similarly, if you divide 15 by 1, remainder is 0, so it is a digit divide number. So they have given us left and right range, and we have to find out all the digit divide numbers within that range inclusive, right? So uh, so let's take one like let's take an example from this list which is called as 15, right? So 15 is a digit divide number. So so we are going to implement it using this logic. So I'll just explain you the logic. So if we are taking this 15 number, then we are going to first assign a temp variable to this number, right? 15, and then we will have a while loop. While temp is not equal to 0, what we will do to solve this problem is we will first get the divide, right? So temp mod 10, so 15 mod 10, if you calculate, right, 15 mod 10, then it is equal to 5, right? So this comes as 5. So divide is 5, so divide is not equal to 0, it's not 0, right? And I mod divide, I is the number basically, right? I is the number which is equal to 15. So 15 divided by 5 is equal to 0, right? Remainder is 0, so this condition is not true, so it will come here and it will calculate temp is equal to temp divided by 10. So now temp is 15, so temp will become 15 divided by 10, which is equal to 1, right? So it will go back here in the while loop. Because temp is not equal to 0, it will again calculate divide is 1 mod 10 is 1, right? So 1 is now 1 mod 10 is 1, right? So because 15 divided by 10 is equal to 1, so we are here now, we are calculating divide with temp. So temp is equal to 1 mod 10, 1 mod 10 is 1, so divide is 1, right? So I mod divide, I is now I is 15, 15 mod divide is equal to 0, right? Yeah, so it is equal to 0, so this condition will not satisfy, so it will again go here and it will calculate temp again. Now temp is equal to 1 divided by 10, right, which is equal to 0. So temp is equal to 0 now. So the while loop will break now and temp is equal to 0. So whenever we come out of a while loop and temp is equal to 0, it means that it's a self-dividing number, or they call it as a digit divide number, right? So 15 is a digit divide number, as I explained you here, because when it comes out of the while loop, the temp is equal to 0. right? So this is the logic we will be using, because we want to we implement this logic because we want to check if it is completely divisible by all the numbers, right? 1 as well as 5. So 1 as well as 5, right? If both are divisible, then we will add it into our list of the answers. So similarly, let me just backtrack this so I can reuse the space. So we will take another number now called as let's say 16. 16 is not a self divisible number, so we will take that number and we will just go through this logic again. So let's say our temp is equal to 16 now, right? And 16 is not self divisible because it is divisible 1 by 1, but it is not divisible by 6, right? 16 is not divisible completely by 6. So let's go through this logic now. So temp is equal to 16. First thing is we will assign temp is equal to the number. Then we will get divide is equal to 16 mod 10, which is equal to 6. So now divide is equal to 6, as which means that it will not go into this if condition, right? Because divide is equal to 6. So I is 16 mod 6 is not equal to 0. So it will go into this condition, because now 16, which is I, 16 and mod divide is 1, right? 16 divide 16 no, divide is 6 basically, right? So which means that the remainder will be how much? 4, right? 6 into 2 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 6, so remainder will be 4, which is not equal. So this condition will be true, so it will just break out of the if loop, right? And after that we will check if temp is equal to 0. So temp is not equal to 0 in this case, right? Because temp is equal to 1, right? Because we have divided 16 divided by 10, which is equal to 1. So temp is equal to 1, so it is not equal to 0, which means that this is not a self-dividing number, right? So we will not add it into our list. So this is the way we are going to implement the logic for finding self-dividing number in the given range. So we will go through each number in the given range and we will apply this logic on each number. So first we will assign the number to temp and we will go through this logic actually, right? And this logic works because it tries to find out if every number it can like divide completely, right? The number it can divide completely. For example, in case of 15, the 15 is completely divisible by 1 and it is completely divisible by 5. So that's what this logic checks, right? That's why when we come out of the if while statement, if we check for temp is equal to 0, in that case we will just um, we will just break out of the loop. So let's take a example. So we already gone through this 15 example, so we can just go through this implementation. So we first create a result list. It is list of integer and we will be going through the array, right? Lower to upper, they have given us lower and upper, so we are going through each element. So first thing is we will assign the temp is equal to the number, right, that we are getting. I means the number, and then first this is the while loop that we will check if that is self-dividing or not. So first we will divide the temp, which is the number, by 10, right? It means mod, we will take modular, and then we will check if that mod value, if it is 0 or if it is like the number mod divide is not equal to 0. In this case it means that that number cannot be self-dividing, right? So we will just break it out, and at the end we will check here if the temp is equal to 0, which means that in the while loop it checked all the numbers are divisible. For example, in 1 5 1 is divisible, 15 is divisible by 1, 15 is divisible by 5. It checked all the numbers, and if it is satisfying it, we will just add it into our result list actually, right? So result list is list of integer, and we will just return that result at the end, right? This is the list of self-dividing numbers, right? Whenever we find any self-dividing number, we will add it into the list here. So this is the implementation and logic for solving the digit divide number problem. So let's just take some examples and go. So 1 to 22, so they gave the same example we are taking. Let's just run this thing. So as you can see, we are getting the correct result here. The same result they are also getting, right? 11, 12, 15, 22, 11, 12, 15. So yeah. So we will take another range, this other range they have given us, say 1 to 22, and just make sure our solution is working. So as you can see, we are getting correct result 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 22, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 22. So we are getting correct result. So we can just submit this solution. So our solution got accepted. It's 84% faster than the other solution. So so this is the logic of finding if the number is self-dividing or not. So this problem was asked by Epic System. I just thought that I'll just create a video on this because this is kind of a different problem than the other problems we typically see, right? So that's why I created this video. So go through this problem, practice it out, try to understand it, and it's not that difficult. You can just write down just a while loop, and uh, first you will calculate the mod value, and then you will check if the mod value is 0, or if the mod value means means number mod divide value. If this mod value, if it is not 0, then we will break it out, otherwise we will continue in this while loop, right? So that is the logic. If you haven't already checked my playlist for LeetCode solutions, please check it now. It has over 100 solved different problems asked by many big tech companies like Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, and others. So it has a variety of problems that includes dynamic programming, priority list related problems, optimization problems, as well as linked list related questions, string related interview questions, and data structure and algorithm related questions that includes like tree map, hash map, tree set, hash set, those kind of data structures questions. Please go through them. It will give you a good variety of what kind of questions are asked in the coding interviews. um, Also, if you are preparing for 4 interviews, there is a Java interview playlist that talks about 4 interview questions and how to answer them, so go through it. If you like this video and if you find this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe it to the channel. Your subscription is really important to us because that is the way the video can reach to more people. They can also watch the different videos and get helped during their coding interview preparation. So please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching the video.